Good morning, my beautiful friends. I am back on my proper with my proper technological channels. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. In fact, I don't expect too many people to show up because indeed this is the 9:30 edition of the Wake Up Call with Maui Paul. I was having some very serious technical difficulties today, but fortunately was able to get them resolved. And so now I get to actually do a wake up call like I want to. Each and every morning we do a call and we go through an I am statement. I am statements are very powerful because they allow us to really define what's going on in our own lives and define our experience. And so I'm excited to share a new I am card with you today. I have lots of these I am cards. Each and every one of them has a positive affirmation on there. So let's have some fun today. Let's go through an I am statement. We are going to go through a brand new one today as we say that I am formidable. I am formidable. My inner strength overcomes obstacles. So I am formidable. My inner strength overcomes obstacles. Are you formidable? You are formidable. Your inner strength overcomes obstacles. And I'm going to write that down in the chat. As I write it down in the chat, I am going to make this even more real for myself. So I am formidable. My inner strength overcomes obstacles. And it's very interesting. Today I'm thinking about formidable. I'm thinking about our internet presence and how our internet presence has to be locked down very, very securely. One thing that I'm currently dealing with is that somebody has been aggressively trying to hack my Facebook account. And they probably are doing it because I have a larger than average number of friends, and perhaps I show up every day. For whatever reason, my Facebook account is sufficiently valuable that somebody is aggressively attempting to hack it. And they would have already been successful, except that I have multiple forms of authentication enabled on that thing. They would have been successful. So it's like they are continuing to chip away at all of the forms of authentication that I have available to me. Fortunately, I am using basically all of Facebook's available ones. So let's just have this as a PSA, because these people literally are attempting to log into my Facebook account with my password, which I change regularly. And then I literally changed it yesterday, and now they have it once again today. So there's somewhere in my world, there's a security breach, and I need to figure out where that is, and if it's something I can control, or if it's something that, some breach at Google or something like that. But anyways, I am formidable. My inner strength overcomes obstacles. And the fact is that I have created a fairly formidable wall around my Facebook account. And so while these people are attempting to log in, and they even have some of my correct credentials, which is very crazy to think about, they are continuing to be stopped by increasingly difficult to overcome layers of security. And so consider this a PSA today. If a lot of my friends have actually told me, and I've watched as their Facebook accounts get hacked and they lose access to their own Facebook account. Believe me when I say this is an incredible pain in the butt. So do yourself a solid, enable two-factor authentication and just enable all of the security features that Facebook offers you, so that this does not happen to you. It's halfway happened to me today, and it was a real pain in the butt. So, but I am formidable. My Facebook account was formidable. They have not been successful at getting into it. Perhaps they'll be able to duplicate it. That's easy to do, but they have not been able to get into it. And that's a really, really good thing. I mean, these folks are going so far as they're even like uploading IDs and stuff like that. They've taken my face and put it on a fake ID and are uploading that fake ID to Facebook. It's nuts. So anyways, the fact is that that's why I wasn't able to get on today, because I was doing about 45 minutes of figuring out how to get my Facebook locked down. And then also, as I locked it down even tighter, all of my broadcasting software then broke. And so I had to be all reconnected and reconfigured and stuff like that. So anyways, I am formidable. My inner strength overcomes obstacles. I currently have the obstacle of that I am sufficiently high profile on Facebook that somebody is investing some time, effort, energy, and money into actually hacking my account. And they have not been successful, but I continue to make sure that I am building up my walls up here on the internet to ensure that to ensure that my accounts remain secure. And that's kind of like the imagery that I chose for this card, this castle imagery that I chose. A lot of people don't really realize how much technology goes into a castle. It looks like a big stone wall and stuff like that, but it's really a castle is specifically engineered to be more and more difficult to get into the deeper you get into it. So castles typically have what's called a curtain wall, which is this little wall that's not that big of a deal. As it goes around a castle, it typically protects the castle. It's the outermost wall. It protects the castle. It protects the village that's around the castle. Usually castles have villages that they support, at least back in medieval times. And the curtain wall is fairly easy to overcome, but it also protects things that are of fairly low value. But if somebody overcomes the curtain wall, they then have to go through more and more difficult to get into rings of defense. And so that's the way that our internet presence has to be as well. We can have simple things like account name and password, but that stuff is compromised literally all the time, including with things like password managers. I know one of the password managers that I used was compromised, which is potentially how these people are in the system. Maybe they actually compromised my password manager. But whatever it is that they did, the fact is that they couldn't get past other layers of security that I have built into my account. And so somebody is trying very, very with some serious dedication to get in there, and they have not yet. So I'm just going to continue to build up my defenses to ensure that, first of all, that I continue to have access to my own accounts, but also that the person posting here is really me. Anyways, I'm formidable today. I'm feeling formidable, and I'm feeling at this point that I have a vested interest in building an even stronger castle around my internet presence. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for attending the this slightly later wake-up call. I really appreciate you as we continue to move forward together. I'm looking forward to coming back at you at 9 a.m. tomorrow with another wake-up call on time, and preferably with all of my technology working and talking to itself together. So I will talk to you all tomorrow at 9 a.m. for yet another wake-up call. I am formidable. You are formidable too. Aloha from paradise.